Hello students, in the last class we have studied about the light reaction of photosynthesis. Now today's class we will going to study about the dark reaction of the photosynthesis. The dark reaction is also called as biosynthetic phase because in this phase actually we are synthesizing the glucose, we are reducing the carbon of carbon dioxide into glucose. As we are synthesizing glucose, this is called as biosynthetic phase. In this biosynthetic phase, the carbon dioxide is reduced into glucose by utilizing the assimilatory power called ATP and NADPH, which are formed during the light reaction. Let us see the dark reaction. This dark reaction is having different cycles. The different cycles of the dark reaction are: one is the C3 cycle, next one photorespiration or C2 cycle, third one C4 cycle, fourth one the CAM pathway. Let us see the first one, C3 cycle. C3 cycle. This C3 cycle was first discovered by Melvin Calvin. As Calvin has discovered this C3 cycle, the C3 cycle is also called as Calvin cycle or popularly called as Melvin Calvin cycle. Now, the C3 cycle is divided into three steps. First one, carboxylation. Reduction and regeneration. Carboxylation, reduction and regeneration. Let's see the first one, carboxylation. Carboxylation means addition of carbon. Now in this carboxylation, carbon dioxide is accepted by RUBB. RUBB means ribulose bisphosphate. RUBB means ribulose bisphosphate. In the presence of the enzyme called as Rubisco. Rubisco means ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase. Rubisco means ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase. That means this Rubisco enzyme is having both carboxylation activity and oxygenation activity. Now, the Rubisco is the most abundant enzyme and most abundant protein in the biological world. Rubisco is the most abundant enzyme and most abundant protein in biological world. Now, carbon dioxide is initially accepted by RUBB in the presence of Rubisco and water. The primary product, the product formed is called as 3-phosphoglyceric acid, PGA. 3-phosphoglyceric acid. PGA means phosphoglyceric acid. PGA is equal to phosphoglyceric acid. The phosphate is attached to third carbon, that's why it is called as 3-phosphoglyceric acid. The 3-phosphoglyceric acid is a C3 compound, as the first product formed in this cycle is the C3 compound. The cycle is called as C3 cycle. Why the cycle is called as C3 cycle means as the product is with the 3 carbons, the cycle is called as C3 cycle. This is the carboxylation. In carboxylation, the carbon dioxide is initially accepted by RuBB in the presence of the Rubisco and water, forming 3-phosphoglyceric acid. Let's see the second step. After carboxylation, next one is the reduction. In reduction, the 3-phosphoglyceric acid undergoes reduction by taking hydrogens from the NADPH. 3-phosphoglyceric acid utilizes the assimilatory cover ATP, forming 1,3 bisphosphoglyceric acid. PGM is phosphoglyceric acid in the presence of the enzyme kinase. Next, 1,3 bisphosphoglyceric acid undergoes reduction. Now NADPH in the presence of the enzyme glyceraldehyde dehydrogenase, forming the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is a triose. Triose means the carbohydrate with 3 carbon compounds. The carbohydrate with 3 carbons is called as triose. This is the reduction. So, in reduction, the phosphoglyceric acid accepts hydrogens from NADPH, and after reduction, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, the triose is formed. Firstly, the 3-phosphoglyceric acid undergoes phosphorylation to form 1,3 bisphosphoglyceric acid in the presence of the enzyme kinase. Next, 1,3 bisphosphoglyceric acid undergoes reduction by accepting hydrogen from NADPH to form glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. The enzyme catalyzing the reaction is glyceraldehyde dehydrogenase. Next, let's see the third step, regeneration. Third step, the regeneration. In regeneration, RuBP is regenerated. How means glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate by taking ATP, regenerates into RuBP. How it will regenerate into RuBP means, let's see all the reactions. Firstly, the 6 molecules of, what is photosynthetic equation? 6 molecules of carbon dioxide forming the 1 glucose molecule, C6H12O6. So 6 molecules of carbon dioxide are accepted by 6 molecules of RuBP. This is called carboxylation in the presence of the enzyme Rubisco Rubisco, forming 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 12 molecules are formed. 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acids are formed. Now, those 12 molecules, this is the carboxylation step. Next, what is the second step? The second step is the reduction step. So what happens in the reduction step? 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid in the presence of, by utilizing ATP. How many ATPs? As 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acids are reacting, 12 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADPH, forming the 12 molecules of the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. As 12 molecules of reactants are there, 12 molecules of ATP and 12 molecules of NADP, and this is called as reduction. Next, what is the third one? Third one is the regeneration. So among the regeneration, this is the regeneration. 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Out of 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, two molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate are utilized for the synthesis of 1 glucose, and the remaining 10 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate are regenerated into 6 molecules of RUBP. Okay, so it is divided into the regeneration step is divided into, out of the 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, 10 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates, 10 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are regenerating into the RUBP. How many RUBP? 6 molecules of RUBP, and the 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are utilized for synthesis of 1 glucose. So by utilizing the 6 ATP. So what I am going to tell you is, out of the 12 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates, 10 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are used for the regeneration of 6 molecules of RUP, and 2 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are utilized for synthesis of 1 glucose. So you see the total, these 10 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are regenerating into 6 molecules of RUP, is called as regeneration. So I will show you how that will be regenerated in the cycle. Let's see the cycle. Firstly, the 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of RUBP, forming 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acid. This is called as carboxylation. This step is called as carboxylation. Next, 12 molecules of 3-phosphoglyceric acids, by taking 12 ATP and 12 NADPH, they are forming the 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. which is called as triose phosphate. Now this step is called as, what is this step? This second step is called as reduction step. It is called as reduction step, carboxylation step. Now regeneration. Out of the 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, it is divided into 10 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate come out of the cycle. 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates come out of the cycle. These 10 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are regenerated into 6 molecules of RUBP by taking 6 ATP. This is the third one called as regeneration. Now, these 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is the net gain of the cycle. These 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, they are exported into, actually this is a dark cycle. This dark like cycle occurs in the stroma of the chloroplast. It is taking place in the stroma of chloroplast. So these 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates, they come out of the chloroplast. They are exported into the cytoplasm. After exported into cytoplasm, these are converted into 1 molecule of glucose. They are converted into 1 molecule of glucose. So this is the C3 cycle. In this C3 cycle, for the conversion of 6 molecules into 1 molecule of glucose, what is the total number of ATP and what is the total number of NADPH consumed? Or the total number of ATP consumed are 12 ATP plus 6 ATP. 12 plus 6 is equal to 18 ATP, and the total number of NADPH are 12 NADPH. That means for synthesizing, for conversion of 6 molecules of carbon dioxide into 1 glucose, for the conversion of 6 molecules of carbon dioxide into 1 molecule of glucose, C6H12O6, the total number of ATPs are 12 plus 6 is equal to 18 ATP, and the total number of NADPH are 12 NADPH. 12 NADPH. So all of you copy this one. So in C3 cycle, the first stable product is gas. First stable product is 3-phosphoglyceric acid. As 3-phosphoglyceric acid is with the 3 carbons, the cycle is called as C3 cycle. Now in C3 cycle, what are going in? Going in, and what are coming out? Means 12 molecules of 18 molecules of ADP plus inorganic phosphates are going in, and 18 molecules of ATP are coming out, and 12 molecules of NADP plus are going in, and 12 molecules of NADPH is coming out. This we have to remember. That means for 6 molecules of carbon dioxide to reduce into 1 glucose, the total number of ATPs required are 18 ATP. Out of 18 ATP, 12 ATP are consumed in reduction and 6 ATP are consumed during regeneration. And 12 NADPH are utilized for the fixation of 6 molecules of carbon dioxide. So, for fixation of 6 molecules of in C3 cycle, for fixation of 6 carbons, 12 ATP and 18 ATP and 12 NADPH. Next, in C3 cycle, for the fixation of one carbon, what is the total number of ATP and NADPH? 18 by 6. ATP, how many ATPs required are 18 by 6. 18 by 6 is equal to 3 ATP. And NADPH required are 12 by 6 is equal to 2 ATP. You remember that out of these 16 ATP, 12 ATPs are required for reduction and 6 ATPs are required for regeneration. You also remember here, out of the 3 ATPs, 2 ATPs are required for reduction and 1 ATPs are required for regeneration. So that is about the C3 cycle. Next, C4 cycle. Before going to see the C4 cycle, photorespiration. This photorespiration is also known as C2 cycle. Now, what is photorespiration means? If you see the enzyme rubisco, what is the full form of the rubisco? Ribulose bisphosphate, carboxylase and oxygenase. It is having both carboxylation activity as well as oxygenation activity. Because of having both carboxylation and oxygenation activity, if rubisco performs carboxylation activity, then that is called as C3 cycle. If the same rubisco performs oxygenation activity, that is called as photorespiration, or it is also called as C2 cycle. Now, under which conditions the rubisco performs carboxylation and under which conditions the rubisco performs oxygenation means if the percentage of atmospheric carbon dioxide is 0.03% or more, then the rubisco performs carboxylation. If the percentage of atmospheric carbon dioxide levels are less than 0.03%, then the same rubisco performs the oxygenation activity. So let us see the photorespiration. So under photorespiration, oxygen, instead of the carbon dioxide, oxygen is accepted by the RUBP, rubisco. 1 molecule of phosphoglycolates phosphoglycolates plus 1 molecule of phosphoglycerates are formed. Phosphoglycerate are formed. 1 molecule of phosphoglycerate and 1 molecule of phosphoglycerate are formed. If you see the C3 cycle, RUBP accepts the carbon dioxide where 2 molecules of phosphoglyceric acid are formed. Here in C2 cycle, 1 molecule of phosphoglycerate and 1 molecule of phosphoglycerate are formed. Now this is the first stable product. The first stable product is the phosphoglycerate. The first stable product is phosphoglycolates. You see this phosphoglycolate, the phosphoglycolate is a C2 compound. As a phosphoglycolate, the first stable product is a C2 compound. The cycle is called as C2 cycle. Phosphoglycerate is the C3 compound, phosphoglycolate is the C2 compound. As the first stable product is with the 2 carbon compound, the cycle is called as C2 cycle. Now this C2 cycle or photorespiration, in this cycle there is no synthesis of glucose, no synthesis of ATP, no synthesis of NADPH. Rather than by consuming the 2 molecules of ATP, this cycle synthesizes 1 carbon dioxide. As there is no synthesis of glucose, no synthesis of ATP and no synthesis of NADPH, this photorespiration or C2 cycle, it is an energy wasteful process. It is the energy wasteful process because there is no synthesis of, because no formation of glucose, because no formation of glucose, ATP, NADPH, no formation. Okay, so it is an energy wasteful process, the photorespiration of C2 cycle. Next, the C4 cycle. So the next one is the C4 cycle. We will discuss this C4 cycle in the next class. Thank you everybody.